Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your Love and Life reading, focused on the second half of September. So let's go ahead and take a look at that energy and see what it is that's coming through for you. General advice as always, guys, so please do keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you personally. All right, here we go, Taurus. So I'm going to start off with a focus card from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, just to give us an energy to start things off with. Let's see. For Taurus, okay, we have Reach. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this is about. It says, what I would give to be able to reach out and touch you again, a tangible piece of you that I had the pleasure of knowing once. I will forever reach out for you, and maybe someday our hands, our hearts will meet again. So this is somebody who is not with you currently. This is somebody who's in separation from you. Maybe you know who this is. This could also be picking up off of how you might be feeling about someone that you are at a distance from, Taurus, okay? So we're going to set this aside right here, and let's go ahead and see how it plays out with the rest of the reading. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this deck by Sister Moon Tarot, the relationship design cards. All of the decks that you see here today, guys, will be listed down below as always in the description box. All right, so let's see. In addition to this Reach focus message, this is clearly somebody who wants to reconnect with you. Look at this. We have past. Wow, someone from your past. They're thinking about you because this card right here focuses on the memories, and it does say memories, nostalgia, connections. It reminds me very much of the Six of Cups, you know, because the Six of Cups is focused on that sense of familiarity, the happy memories. It could also be very healing, and there's somebody here who is perhaps wanting to reconnect with you, wanting a reconciliation, perhaps. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be starting off with my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus, focused on the second half of September. What do we need to know right now? This is somebody from your past. We've got the Three of Wands. Whatever happened in the past, they would love to be able to overcome that and look towards the future here. Look at this. So Divine Feminine, if you are the Taurus in this connection, because the Empress represents Taurus, this is a masculine who sees you as this beautiful individual, not only on the outside, but the inside as well. They see you as somebody that they would love to be able to start a life with, build a life, maybe start a family, because the Empress, of course, can represent fertility, pregnancy, things of that nature. And so I feel this is a masculine who's trying to look beyond what occurred in the past to break you guys up. Now, look at this next message. We do have the Eight of Cups. So Taurus, this is probably, and my Divine Feminines, this is probably a masculine that you walked away from. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Some of you might have been married. Some of you could have shared a home. Maybe you moved in together. But what I'm seeing here is more than likely a separation, a breakup. One of you walked away. It hasn't been easy for the person that you walked away from, maybe. Taurus, maybe it hasn't been easy for either of you. Five of Cups can be a pretty heavy energy, grief and despair, as we can see right there. Disappointment for sure. Six of Pentacles, it's a very positive energy in that it's about equality in a relationship. But if you guys broke up, that could have been lacking. Four of Swords, of course, representing that healing vibe that needs to happen, you know, and maybe Divine Feminine, you needed to distance yourself from your masculine in order to do this, needing time to yourself, and maybe that did the masculine some good for those of you who relate to that. Okay, so clearly broken hearts, maybe a very painful breakup. Let's see. Look at this, guys. We've got the Tower right here. So the Tower can represent Aries. Interestingly enough, the Emperor card also represents Aries. So we already have the Empress coming through here. We'll see if the Emperor pops up somewhere in this reading. But here's the Lost Foundation. This is the breakup. This is the relationship that fell apart. Maybe one of you just wasn't putting in the effort. I feel it could have been the Divine Masculine, considering we have the Feminine coming through as the Empress right here. Look at this. We also have the Ten of Swords. You couple that up with the Tower. This was a very painful breakup. And it takes a lot to be able to heal from something like that. There could have been trust issues. I'm not sure if it was infidelity or something else going on, but it was very painful when you guys parted ways. We do have the World. We've got the High Priestess coming through. Could be Cancer for some of you. The World card representing fixed signs especially. There's that energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and of course, Taurus. So I feel for my Tauruses, this is a cycle in your life that more than likely has a lot to do with past memories that were very painful for you. And hopefully at this point, you're doing a lot better than how you were at this time. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool. Some of you could have also been dealing with Aquarius right here. So this could be where you're at this point, Taurus, where you just opened up a brand new chapter for yourself. You walked away from one situation and went in a different direction. And hopefully at this point, you're a lot better than how you were back then. But what we clearly see from the very first focus card is somebody wants to reconnect with you. This is someone from your past, because that was the second card that came through. Someone from your past for sure who was thinking about you, wants to reconnect, perhaps wanting a reconciliation, wanting to be a part of your life again. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here. I am drawn to, hold on one second. I'm drawn to this deck. It is the Truth deck, the Soulmate Edition by Pretty Spirits. So let's see what else we can bring to the surface here for Taurus. Focused on the second half of September. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know? Falling in love. Wow. The card after that, the answer is yes. Build the foundation. Okay? So this could be the journey that you're on at this point, Taurus, or at least that's what you're striving for, to be able to experience a love that's way better suited for you, being able to really build that solid foundation with somebody. You know, when we experience Tower cards, as we can see right there, it is a lost foundation. And this represents a relationship where you've learned from that whole entire experience and really wanting to find happiness for yourself in a whole different way. And this could be the universe's way of telling you, yes, we hear you, we know what you've been through, and you're ready for something better in your life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. This is my Tarot with a Twist deck, meaning that it of course includes all of the usual tarot messages, but I've added oracle messages as well as new court cards also. So let's grab some insight here. And at this point, you could already be in another relationship. You've already fallen in love with someone else. Look at your first card. You've got the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo perhaps, or they could have Leo in your chart. This person makes you happy. That is, if you've already moved on to somebody else. If you're single right now, this is a part of your journey to be able to find success in your life, to be able to find fulfillment. It's a much more positive energy for sure compared to that Tower. It's a very different vibe, right? Let's see what else. And part of this foundation could also be marriage, certainly coming into union with the person that you want to be with. And I'm very happy to see the Six of Pentacles, because that's exactly what is certainly a part of a very healthy partnership. That's why we are seeing it again. All right, it's about giving and receiving. Yes, it is certainly about being open to sharing your life with somebody. It is about equality in a partnership. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Taurus for the second half of the month? We do have the Nine of Swords, and if this is a part of your experience as well, Taurus, you already know what it's like to have had your heart broken, to have been disappointed by people. And, you know, maybe you went through this where you were just afraid to fall in love again, or feeling that, you know, the right kind of love for you, it was just a hopeless thing that you weren't ever going to manifest in your life. But that certainly isn't the case. All right, because this can be picking up off of some sort of trauma, the inability to cope in a situation. I feel you've already been through that with that Tower. It makes sense for me as well that we've got the Death card right after that one. Some of you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So things came to an end in one situation or relationship. It failed for a reason, but I really do feel that you are meant to simply move on from that partnership. It was meant to teach you a lesson, Taurus, and I feel you've either already learned it or you're in the process of doing that. Nice, Ten of Pentacles. So your finances are also coming through here, and that could also be part of building that foundation for yourself. It could have something to do with your career or other parts of your life. Taurus, this is a very positive energy coming through there. It might have something to do with family, friendships, the people that you care for and love. It could be financial security, of course. It does say unexpected financial windfall. So wealth, that is a part of what it is you can attract, certainly. If, for example, you're unemployed, perhaps the second half of September could bring you job offers, things of that nature, where life moving forward can be a whole lot more secure and stable for you. But in a love relationship, I feel your next partnership is going to be a much better one, a successful one. This could actually turn into either a soulmate or twin flame bond. It's a very special connection. Look at this. We have the Hierophant, which again is your own Taurus energy. So for sure, lessons have been learned on this journey to get you where you're meant to be. And in love, it could result in long-term commitment or marriage, which I feel there could have been someone from your past that just wasn't able to offer that to you. We have the Angel of Mercy. Life has brought you down to your knees. The universe shows you mercy. And I feel just from that very first line, that has a lot to do. Look at this. We've got the Ten of Swords. Somebody really was brought down to their knees, where they were perhaps begging for a second chance. And then we have, of course, the Tower, which is a very difficult experience. So it does say the love you've been searching for, yearning for, has eluded you thus far. I'm here to let you know that it's time to rise, to get back up. Claim your ascension within your own life to help you take that first step towards a brighter future. And it's so true, Taurus, because you absolutely deserve that. And next card, we do have the Temperance card. So if you're just not seeing this manifest in your life currently, or even in the second half of the month, that doesn't mean it can't happen later on. All right, so this does represent Sagittarius, as I've mentioned. Maybe it's going to take a little bit longer towards the latter half of the year or towards the end of the year. But life as you know it or have known it, however difficult it might have been, it's, I feel, going to get a lot better, a lot brighter for you. So that's fantastic. Let's grab one more card here. I feel the universe is certainly on your side. The universe has picked up off of what you have been through. And we have the red rose. Deep love, new love, eternal love, fiery passion, red hot chemistry. You could connect maybe with a fire sign as well. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and remember the very first tarot message that came through was the sun, which of course is picking up off of Leo. We've got the Hierophant with your own Taurus energy representing itself too throughout this reading. And Scorpio, as we can see, Sagittarius right there. So there's a lot of potential here for you to be able to connect with new people, Taurus, especially if you're in between partnerships or if you're simply healing from past heartbreak and somebody really hurt you and disappointed you. But there are those of you perhaps that are on a much better journey at this point. You are in love, maybe you've already met this person and you're in a much better place in your life, which I truly hope that that's the case. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up your reading here, Taurus, with some healing messages, which I like to do. All right, and again, I will link all of the decks that you guys see here down below in the description box. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, some healing messages, please, to wrap up this reading for the second half of the month. I love that, abundance. The card after that is signs. We also have focus. And I love this combination because truly, Taurus, whatever it is that you focus on, you have the ability to manifest it. You have the ability to bring in this abundance. And the way I see this card, you know, it can certainly come in the form of money, finances, all of the material things that you would want to make life comfortable. But that abundance can also come in the form of love and affection from the right person who really is meant to go the distance with you. Also, pay attention to the signs that you do receive. These are signs specifically for you, whatever that number might be. If you're well versed on angel numbers, it could be something like that. It could be a song that you listen to. It could be an actual sign that you run across. It's something that would be significant for you and you only. So pay attention to those signs, whatever they might be, and however way they might present itself to you the second half of the month. All right, Taurus, so that's what I've got for you this time. I do hope that through these messages, there's something here that resonates with you. And if I didn't tap into your story, hopefully I can do that next time. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information as well is down below. All right, guys, so I'll see you next time. Take care.